All right, here we go. New year, new opportunities. With 2025 ahead, it's the perfect time to focus on achieving financial success and building the habits that will set us up for the future.
Absolutely. Success with money isn't just about earning more, it's about managing it wisely. It's about identifying what matters most and ensuring that every decision brings us closer to our goals.
Exactly, Ayanda. You know, this year it's all about setting yourself up financially. Avoid unnecessary spending and let's save towards something a little bit more meaningful. So when it does come to the new year, I know everyone says new year, new me, but quite practically, what are some of your financial goals this year?
Oof, my word. The biggest focus I have at the moment is restocking my savings egg. So I recently moved to a new city, new province, and I use most of my saving eggs. I'm saying most to sound decent. I used it all. It's gone. And that sense of security is no longer there. So that is my biggest goal this year. And how about you? How have you learned rather anything last year about finances that you might put into practice this year?
You know, Ayanda, I like to say I'm forever learning. And I'm not too proud to say that it truly is not just like a one-way street. It's a linear process. You're forever learning. And I think a lesson that keeps coming up for me is never neglect your budget.
Preach to the choir, please.
Never neglect your budget. Stick to the numbers you have set out for yourself. And if you have been a little unreasonable one month, then the next month, back up, wise up. And that is definitely a lesson that I'm taking into the new year. And, you know, when we speak finances, for me, I automatically think of investment.
Yes.
It's an investment in yourself at the end of the day. So when it does come to the new year, how are you investing in yourself, whether it's education, skills building, or even your health?
Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up because I feel like I'm just in a point in my life where I really want to focus on my career and do better in that space. And what immediately popped up in my head when you said that is acting classes. I think it'll help me to thrive in this space, give me more confidence in myself. Because when you do something every day, sometimes we give ourselves grace when it comes to doing things badly. And I want to stay on top of it. You know how you are doing well in this space? I want to do that well for myself.
You can never, ever, ever neglect yourself, especially when it comes to what's putting food on the table.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, I so relate to that. When I first also moved up to Johannesburg, it was almost like I needed to start from scratch. I went to TV presenting classes, I went to acting classes, and I also needed to make sure that I did have that gym membership. I know maybe not so much right now, but I needed to. I closed my eyes and I said, you know what? I'm paying it forward and future Bali is going to thank me for this. And that is what it's all about. Whoever I want to be in the next 5 years, 6 months, 10 years, I already need to start investing in that version of Balisa. Kwamanje, absolutely right now. And you know, finally, when we do look at setting goals, achieving goals, I know goals can sometimes be a very intimidating concept and something that we kind of shy away from. But what would be some of your financial goals moving into this year?
Oh, my biggest thing, I mean, I learned this at home from my family. Home ownership is so big. It's so important to me, and I want that for myself. So I think my biggest financial goal is to save up enough money to be able to put down a deposit for a place I can call home with my beautiful family that I'll be creating soon. So right now, that is my biggest focus.
Lalela, let's continue this conversation and take it offline. Me and you, Gil, me and you. Now, these are the kinds of discussions that really shape how we approach success, not just in finances, but in life. By staying intentional with our goals and using the right tools to stay organized, we can all achieve something big this year. Remember, success is a journey, Mzansi, and every smart financial decision gets us closer to where we want to be.
There are stories of creators, and we're inspired by them all. We invite you to write your story with us. Your story matters. ABSA.